Today's horoscope from Astrocademy, Virgo January 11, 2023. Venus and Mars harmonize today, and can lead to a connection or a pleasant exchange. People around you are cooperating for the most part, and this sets you at ease. You may be motivated to pursue a personal interest, hobby, or creative activity. Confidence is strong but not overbearing, and affections are pleasantly stimulating. It's also a favorable day for domestic work and cooperation. Conversations today tend to revolve around love, the past, and emotions. Connecting to your inner muse will be especially rewarding now. If you have the chance, create something fun or fabulous for variety and emotional refreshment. Even more blessings from Cupid's angels are coming forth now. This is because your planetary ruler, our sweet goddess, Venus, will be dancing through your solar house of true love. She will link to her cosmic lover, mighty Mars, in a fellow air sign. This ensures fireworks could be blasting off in your life and in your heart. You could feel suddenly swept up in a passionate romantic adventure, especially if you are single and open to dating outside of your normal type. Someone out there will cast you lusty eyes, and you could both be ready to taste the wild side. Where could your creative endeavors lead? Following your passion at work may lead to a few different avenues when Venus in Aquarius trines Mars retrograde in Gemini. The airy trine complements your sign, so this might be the perfect transit to explore your options before making a commitment. You have a few ideas or passion projects that you could expand upon. However, it might be challenging to do it all at once, so you will have to eventually decide on what to pursue first. Weigh the pros and cons of your options, then choose the most authentic path. While a friendly aspect to Mercury on the home and Uranus on the financial front that peaked yesterday is separating, they will not only continue to work as a team, but once they both turn direct, they will do it all over again. This is helping maintain your confidence while keeping your head in the game when it comes to financial matters on the home front. With today's planetary aspect, you will probably begin remembering portions of times past that have stayed in the background for some time. It can be a sentimental time, and you may feel a heavy sense of nostalgia. Let this sort of energy come out through your body. Yoga is a wonderful way to excise old, pent-up energy and bring in fresh new energy to help cleanse your spirit. It is a healthy process. On this day you may feel even more of a tendency to sit back and reflect on past events in your life. A lot of the scenarios that you keep replaying in your head involve long-lost friends. Now is the time to let them go. If you do some serious soul-searching, you may find that in all honesty those relationships look better through the misty, watercolor memories in your mind. Hindsight is really only 20/20ths when you are being honest with yourself. Working week or not, as a friendly aspect between Venus in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart and Mars in an adventurous part peaks, they are making a statement today. With Mars just 3 days away from turning retrograde, this is helping to refuel an old passion for adventure and a hunger for life's richer experiences while the doors are still open to the past, but while there is also an opportunity for a fresh start ahead. Together, this is a reminder that life can't be all work and no play. After just 7 days in your romantic sector, Venus, the planet of love, scores the ultimate prize as she not only forms a friendly aspect to Mars in an adventurous part of your chart, but just days before his direct turn. In retrograde motion and at a standstill, as the planets of love and passion come together, so too does a mix of nostalgia, romance, passion, and adventure. Our eyes in the sky. Venus in Aquarius harmonizes with Mars retrograde in Gemini today. This is a time to discuss our passions with our partners without hesitation. Don't shy away from discussing taboo topics, because it could be beneficial to your sex life in the future and help create a deeper dynamic with your partner. This is also a good time to do confidence-boosting activities like affirmations to heighten self-esteem. To put it mildly, you are somewhat overwhelmed with what is expected of you. There are frequent misunderstandings, especially with relatives and friends. To avoid making the tense situation worse, refrain from acting in the heat of the moment. You need a great deal of time and patience for talking things over to clear matters up. Your finances are not exactly in the best of health. You just can't seem to see the benefits you stand to gain and make one mistake after another. Do not take on any large-scale investments. Your financial advisors are bound to give you a bad deal. Stick with smaller outlays to limit any potential damage. Someone you work with is likely to abuse his or her position of power today. Just because he or she has authority over you doesn't mean that this person is allowed to be disrespectful to you. Be careful of letting a situation go too far. After midnight, the Leo moon squares off with Uranus in Taurus, inspiring eccentric behavior. We risk making knee-jerk and potentially unwise decisions to distract ourselves from troubles or boredom. Many of us will be asleep at this hour, and our dreams can be erratic, bouncing us from one vision to the next, as we struggle to keep our bearings. We may awaken knowing that important messages have been relayed, but we are unable to remember them. A nagging feeling that we've forgotten something stirs up anxieties heading into the morning. Nothing can stop you right now, and all your work seems to succeed. This is also true for money matters. There's nothing to worry about since you're on a winning streak. In case you have cash to spare, now is a good time to invest. You can then look to the future in a positive way, sure in the knowledge that your investment will be fruitful. It's important to maintain good relations with others if you want to continue to get on well with them. Approach situations with restraint and consideration, rather than putting your own needs first. Think about the wishes of those you care about most. Don't confuse your ambition with a ruthless pursuit of success. Take a relaxed view of life and let grass grow over old feuds. Enjoy reviving old contacts and wallowing in nostalgia. The conditions are ideal, as you will be receiving a lot of trust and affection. Let your family know how important they are to you and spend more time with them. After sunup, Venus in Aquarius trines retrograde Mars in Gemini, helping us form potent connections with others. We feel confident expressing our desires, and we are equally receptive to others' compliments. When we think of Venus and Mars, romantic compatibility automatically springs to mind. We might find ourselves to be the object of someone's affection now, or perhaps we have our sights set on a potential partnership prospect. During the Venus-Mars trine, sexual interactions are enhanced and cooperative efforts are improved. We understand the benefits of a collaborative struggle and therefore a collaborative victory. However, with this meeting occurring in social signs, this trine is equally good for amping up enthusiasm for a community initiative or sharing a warm moment with friends. This transit proves that love can be found anywhere that a desire for connection exists.